they're making it seem like they put it out there because they want to bring attention to the issue of domestic abuse or violence towards women. That might be the case, but it also seems like, you're trying to sell your story because of the timing that you did. I mean, you're trying to sell your headline. So
yeah.
I don't think it's 100% sincere is what I'm saying. Hey everyone, join me for my very special brand of sit-down comedy at the Broadway Comedy Club. Don't let that stupid face right there fool you. We'll have a good time. Get your tickets by going to doubletoastedny.com or go to doubletoasted.com. Now, I don't know how to jump into this. I don't know where to take this. I'm hesitant to even have a conversation about it. But your boy's back up in here, man. Jonathan Major.
Majors.
Jonathan Majors making major news again. This is a guy who's about to make his big comeback. Have you heard about the movie that he's doing, right? The movie that is
magazine.
Yeah, it's done. It's called Magazine Dreams, and everybody's
right.
Everybody's been kind of rooting for Jonathan Majors now. Everybody's been saying that they really want him to be able to come back and get his career started again. He's a very talented guy. A lot of people saying he was on his way to being one of the greatest actors out there, of modern movies today. And of course, then the whole thing happened with his girlfriend. But a lot of people saying that both y'all sound a little bit aggressive. And also there are a lot of people who they've been allowed to carry their careers for doing even more than what this man did right here. So, and this is the movie that he's hoping to make a comeback with. It's Magazine Dreams. It's about a guy who wants to be an amateur bodybuilder, and I guess he starts going off the deep end or something.
That's what separates one from being a champion, one from not being a champion.
This is like something, damn. People like, is that the movie? Is that him? No, this looks like the wrestler or something like that, man.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But a lot of people now are back in support of Jonathan Majors. You got people like Matthew McConaughey and Michael B. Jordan coming in and saying, especially somebody like Matthew McConaughey saying like he's such an amazing talent and they feel like he should be given a second chance. And a lot of people have kind of even felt like, shouldn't have been kicked out like he was in the first place. And I was one of those people. I was saying, hey man, that relationship that he was in with that girl, they had Israel run down the street like Batman and shit. It's like that it looked like both. I mean, he was running from her,
Yeah, it looked crazy.
So I was saying that this is something where it looks like, and I've said this 5, 6, 7, 10 times already. It looks like it was just a bad, toxic relationship for both of them. They never should have been together. But of course, him being a man, and the woman claiming violence, today, they're going to side with the woman no matter what. Especially, you got a big black man with a white woman out there. Let's just call it for what it is. The optics are there. So looks like people are ready to give him a second chance. And then Rolling Stone came out with this today, man. And this is posted in the chat. And this was posted by G. Colby. But like I said, maybe I shouldn't even get into this. But, Jonathan Majors has admitted to strangling his girlfriend in newly unearthed video or audio. And Rolling Stone, they released this, I think, either yesterday or today. They have some of the audio here where she was saying that you choked me, and the brother was like, yes, I did, but so he kind of just put himself out there.
Damn, man, he pulled a Tiger Woods.
yeah. But you choked me. Yeah, I did. But so I was like, oh shit, and that's all everybody needs to hear right now. But I I haven't seen this before. I think that this is the audio that they're talking about. Let's take a look and see.
He strangled me and pushed me against the car.
All those things are under aggressed.
Yeah.
That brother she said, you aggressed me. And he's like, she said, you choked me, you aggressed me. No, that's what he said. I aggressed you. She said, no, you choked me. And he's like, yeah, that's under aggressed. Yes, I did. He even defined it for me. Yes. Listen, this is a very, very tricky subject to dance around here because I have certain feelings about this, and here's the thing about it. It's a really weird balancing act, and I want to hear how you feel about this, Oz, but let me throw some out there for you. Because if you're bringing up violence against women, and if you're a decent person, nobody wants that. Nobody wants some dude choking or aggressing a woman. So of course you're not gonna root for any kind of violence towards a woman. Violence against anybody, really.
Anybody, right?
Yeah, but then on the other side of this, it's happened. But he's talking about that whole thing now. Like, I want to be a better person. I'm on my path to doing that right now. I'm working on myself. And I also believe in giving somebody a chance if we have moved on. Also, when you think about it, there is that double standard. How many people are still working right now that have a history of domestic abuse or violence? Mel Gibson, right? Josh Brolin. I'm sure there's some other people that we can name out there. And this was even admitted. I forgot what news outlet I was talking about, but they just flat out said, there is that double standard of a white man will get several chances. And let's not even talk about domestic violence or violence of any kind. No matter what, if in Hollywood, if you're a person of color, especially a black man or a black woman, but especially a black man, you don't get as many chances as your peers. Your white peers. You have one flop that could actually take you out the game, right? So I think it's ugly, and it definitely is something that I don't support. If he did choke his girlfriend, I don't at all. I think that's terrible. I think he has problems if he's doing that. And there's been other women that he's dated that said, if nothing else, he's just kind of controlling and he has a temper. So, it doesn't look like this is an isolated thing. At the same time, I don't know, do I want him to be able to try to get his career back if he's trying to do better? Because maybe I just hate the way the system treats, certain people and doesn't give them as many chances as many others. But if I do that, then I'm disrespecting I feel like I'm disrespecting the women that are, allegedly or potentially, the victims of violence. So I don't know here, man.
I don't know either, man. Listen, it's whatever happened with them will happen with them. I know this video came out, but when did it come out? Was he choking her yesterday? Or was this a thing where, this was audio from when their whole thing was happening? Right? If it's from when their thing was happening, okay. He got convicted and he knew what he did and he, paid his penalties, I guess now, and he should be done, right? Bringing this back up, I don't understand what it does. Why we need to see this again? I guess we need to remember that, he's somebody who put hands on his girl, I guess. And I still think they both were doing things to each other physically. Again, I wasn't there, but from what it looked like to me, like I said, again, I wasn't there, but what it looked like optically, they both were some foul shit to each other. So for me, outside looking in, which I don't have a dog in the fight for none of this bullshit, what he said seemed par for the course for their relationship at that time. Yeah. Right? Yeah. And do I condone what they're both doing? No. Is it my business? No. They're gonna do what they gotta do. But again, for the purpose of this audio coming out now, what does it do for anybody right now? The man already was, admitted that he did some things to this lady. Right? He paid his time or whatever for it now. So what now? I don't think this needs to be held against him.
I guess, and somebody says in the chat, before it seemed like, he accidentally hurt her finger. And that's what everybody was kind of leaning on. It was like, all right, from what we saw, he wasn't attempting to actually hurt her. He was trying to grab her because to get away. Yeah, because she was being the aggressor to him. Somebody bring that video up, man. Somebody pull that video up here.
And again, what we saw in that video, maybe he did do that at that time. I don't know when this video was taken. Maybe he choked her earlier before that. I don't know.
Yeah.
But, again, I just think they were doing some foul shit to each other. You know, is it okay? No, but that's what they were doing.
So here it is right here, the whole situation. So as you can see,
get off my girl.
Yeah, help, she's crazy, get off me. No, but he's trying to walk in the sidewalk and they're doing that thing, and he's trying to
go.
See, there he's trying to get his car keys and he's running. And
track star.
Yeah, and it looked like so that's where you hurt her finger. This is a different situation where it's like, this wasn't an accident. He actually admits to intentionally trying to choke her because of something that pissed him off that she said. I'm like you. I don't know what the attempt is here, unless it's somebody who just feels like that this guy still needs to pay.
Right.
And he's they don't like the outcome. They still feel like he got away with something, and now here's the proof that he really is guilty. He really is a violent person. Now we can't allow this man to continue. That's it. It just seems like, I don't know, the timing is kind of weird that they put this out. He's got his movie coming out. Everybody's talking about him making a comeback, and now Rolling Stone wants to put this out here at the moment.
Yeah, like you said, people are starting to back him again, for this stuff. And now, back then when he was dealing with his old girlfriend, he actually did choke her.
Yeah.
You mean the thing that he got in trouble for anyway, and got charged for, the thing that he did? Yeah. He admitted that stuff was going on, but not to this extent. I understand that, but he got caught up in it.
I'll tell you what it seems like. This is why this bothers me. Because for them to put this out there, they're making it seem like they put it out there because they want to bring attention to the issue of domestic abuse or violence towards women. That might be the case, but it also seems like you're trying to sell your story because of the timing that you did. I mean, you're trying to sell your headline. So I don't think it's 100% sincere, is what I'm saying. I don't think that whole sincerity of we're doing this to put the spotlight on what he did, I don't think that's completely sincere with the timing of this. I think, you're timing this with the movie, knowing that his name's going to be out there and you'll be able to ride off of that. You're in the middle of you're trying to ruin a guy's career. So I don't know.
Yeah, this poster isn't a coincidence. So, there definitely some calculations going on, reporting this and having this leaked footage be who leaked it. I heard, did she leak it? Whatever, man.
Hey, everyone, excuse me for interrupting the conversation, but we have to give a quick word out to our sponsor, which is Factor. And y'all know I stay busy. I talk about it all the time. I'm so busy I don't have time to cook. And as much as I love fast food, I love fast food, but I can't do it. I got to treat that body right. So thank God for Factor. Factor has gourmet meals that make eating well very easy. They're dietitian approved and ready to heat and eat in 2 minutes. Factor arrives fresh and fully prepared, perfect for any active and busy lifestyle like my own. And with so much variety, it's easy to pick meals tailored to your goals. Choose from preferences like Calorie Smart, Protein Plus, Keto, and they even have smoothies, breakfast, grab-and-go snacks, and more. And here's something that's really gonna get your appetite going. Got that deal for you. Get started at factormeals.com/factorpodcast and use the code factorpodcast to get 50% off your first box plus free shipping. I want to thank Factor for sponsoring this portion of the show, and I want to thank all of you out there for your support. And now back to the video. Again, it's weird because I don't want to come in and look like I'm supporting somebody who chokes women, or at least choked this woman. But it does seem weird that he's got this movie coming out and then they decide to actually release his audio right when people are talking about, oh man, leave him alone. Let him why give him a chance, give him a second chance, let him do his thing. It seems like people are just kind of, Rolling Stone and maybe other couple of people are just trying to come in and ruin his career again.
Yeah, I don't know. Again, I'm not trying to trivialize anybody who's going through that right now, but it seems as though this was something that was happening when he was together with this woman. Good or bad, it's something that was happening. And he did get caught and paid for these things that he did.
Yeah.
And that's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
So I'm not trivializing, I'm not condoning anything. I just say he got caught up, with what he had done and he paid for it. So all this here is like, okay, yeah, we kind of knew they were with each other. This doesn't seem far from what was happening with them. Okay. Now what? We gonna bring him back on charges again? We gonna do what now? Is he going back to? He's going to jail now for this audio that happened when they were together. What are we doing here?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think it was done, and he's trying to make an attempt to be better. And by the way, I still don't know about the guy. I'm one of the people that was rooting for him to get his career back, but there were people who were saying that he was not a good guy before for whatever reason.
Right.
Whether he was just being cocky, or whether he was just being egotistical, or whether he was being aggressive, or whether he was just being shitty to people. I don't know. I don't know anything about the guy. That's why it's so messy right here. But I don't know. There's just something weird about when somebody is about to actually try to do something for the second time to get their career started, and then someone comes out and times they coordinate the timing with that movie that's going to put them out on, probably help them get their career back. It seems like they want to ruin his career again, and I don't know what that's doing for anybody. You know what I mean?
No, I don't see. I don't get that, man. Old Mel Gibson, he's chilling.
Yeah,
sugar tits and all.
Yeah, eating a big bowl of sugar tits.
Yeah, right. Out there signing autographs at MegaCon out there, chilling.
Yeah,
nobody bothering him. Having a good time. So, I mean, what are we doing here?
I don't know. What do you think, man? He's always playing with his chest there.
I don't know.
Choking his chest hair.
He's over there braiding his chest hair.
Well, I just don't have a lot of commentary to add just because I didn't keep up with this story too much. And I being so uninformed, I wouldn't feel comfortable making that snap decision.
Yeah, and I kind of feel like that too. Like I don't know, because I feel like the moment I say something, even though I feel like it's kind of shady to time this when this, because they're timing it the week that his movie's coming out. It's coming out. I think it's coming out limited release this week, and they've timed it to where they're releasing the story days before
that
movie comes out. I don't know. There's something shady about that. But at the same time, I keep hearing people say, you don't know this guy. So I just feel like, the moment I say something, I'm like, I'll leave the guy alone. We're going to find out he's been slapping women the whole time or something. I don't know. I don't know what to think anymore. I just like I said, I just believe that there's so many people who have gotten by who've done bigger things. And now all of a sudden we want to just, we're all appalled because this is the story that we just keep hearing at the moment, but we don't look at the stuff that's been done in the past. At the same time, maybe the issue here is maybe it's not we should give somebody a pass because other people have done worse. Maybe we need to reevaluate how, women are treated and powerful guys get away with it. I don't know. There's so many things here to look at. I have no answers. So there you go.
Yeah, I don't know. We don't know how this dude lives or what he got going on. He has seemed to put himself in a better light. Getting himself, I guess, whatever PR spin he's doing. Got a new woman. I guess they're engaged and stuff like that. So
come on, making good.
So he's putting a persona out there that things are different and he's changed. You know what I mean? Whether it's true or not, that's the image that he's putting out there. And so that's what he wants people to concentrate on. And once again, he got caught up and, convicted for the stuff that he did. Right now, it's time to move on and not forget about that stuff, but let him be the better person that he's trying to be or trying to convince us he wants to be. Or, again, do we just keep saying, hey, remember when you choked that woman every 5 years? And, do we keep doing that all the time? I don't know, as opposed to letting him continue to see if he's going to keep doing the good things that he's trying to do. I don't know.
And I do have the feeling like maybe we should really evaluate how powerful people get away with stuff anyway. Because,
but ain't going to happen.
We keep talking about...
it ain't going to happen.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I think we should. I think really something that we should talk about because...
Should.
Well,
definitely should.
Well, listen, the whole thing is that you have... we keep talking about how there's a double standard and how, white men have been getting away with this. But think about some of the biggest people out there who are people of color, who are black men. Chris Brown. We forgot about the time he beat the shit out of Rihanna.
Oh, no, they keep bringing that up on him.
But it ain't stopped him, Dr. Dre.
He's continuing.
Yeah, Dr. Dre, his story is notorious now. How he he beat certain people. There was a girl named Michelet that he beat, and he's done some other things, and
But even then, he disappeared.
Yeah.
Even then, he disappeared.
Yeah, well, I mean, Chris Brown though is not. Chris Brown is out there.
Oh yeah, no, he's still out there making music. You know what I mean? It's a case where, especially on that front, making music and putting that out there, that's a little bit easier than trying to put a movie out and putting that out there. Because they're not letting this fool forget that he beat up Rihanna.
Yeah.
They're not letting him forget that.
Yeah.
But again, he's doing his tours, you know what I mean? And he's making his music. He's not out here trying to make, movies and things of that nature. He's staying in his lane. And whoever is his fans are going to continue to support what he's doing on the low. Or out loud.
I don't even think that's on the low. I mean, he knows this man sells out arenas.
Yeah. People are still flocking to see his music.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think maybe that's the problem. Maybe we should just kind of stop talking about how, well, they got away with it. He should be able to get away with it. Maybe we should look at, all right, maybe man should stop, abusing women and beating women and getting away with it. Maybe that's the big issue right there. You know what I'm saying? There's gonna be that picture out there. Corey chokes his dog. Hey man, other people doing bigger shit than me. Worry about yourself.
I think that's always been the question. Why are you beating people up?
Maybe that's
why are you beating women for? That's an old conversation.
Yeah, maybe that's the whole thing. Maybe we missed the point. Maybe we should be talking about these women getting their ass beat.
The whole conversation.
Yeah, maybe we need to switch gears here, man.
Yeah, stop doing that.
Yeah, man.
The end.
Yeah. Then that would have settled everything right there.
Stop beating these bros.
Yeah. I hate it, man, because the guy really is talented. He was on his way up, and I don't know. I don't know if at this point, maybe this is something because we do have short-term memory these days with a lot of things. Maybe maybe Rolling Stone will put that out there, and for better or for worse, right or wrong, people be like, okay,
Yeah.
What you want me to do about
it?
Somebody said Corey out here choking bitches. Yeah, see, that's what they'll put. That's what they'll put on Reddit. Corey choked the bitch, and people gonna be like, I knew it, and then they're gonna not get the context that I was, choking my dog, and I have the right to do that. She's my property. She just do what I tell her to do. This shit wouldn't have to happen like that.
We need to go back to the root of things, Corey. Don't choke dogs, man.
Yeah. And you know what?
Go back.
Out of all this shit, that'll be Jonathan Majors, anybody. It'll be Corey abuses animals. I had that freeze frame there. Oh, girl.
I love her face. She just looks around like, are you done?
I know, she goes with it. She don't care.
She's like, are you done with this stupid shit?
You finished?
and my question would be, what did Pixie do to make you do that?
Yeah, exactly. We all looking at my side of the story. What about her? What about what she did?
What she did?
Everybody looking at me, what I did. Nobody knows what she did to me.
Yeah. You didn't see the freeze frame of what happened. There's a before and an after what happened.
Everybody see her eyes and face and think she's so innocent. Y'all don't know the shit that she put me through. She's doing
it right now. Look at her.
Y'all don't know.
Two different directions and shit. Can't even look straight.
Y'all don't see the times she beats me. What about my story?
As soon as his cameras go off, she's a different animal.
What do y'all think about this? I'm gonna flip it to the chat real quick.
Interesting.
Yes. What do y'all think, chat? What do y'all think? Well, if Marvel was thinking about bringing him back, they sure ain't gonna do it now.
Oh man!
Kevin Feige was on the phone. Then he saw us go. Oh shit! Sorry, wrong number.
Let me get the number 5 special. Oh, this ain't
Jonathan, is you? Oh, sorry, wrong number. Sorry.
I guess we're doing the Dr. Doom shit.
Chat, what do you think? They're talking about too bad dude has so much talent. Yeah, that's the sad thing about it. That is the sad thing. Fire got his number blocked. Tabloids trying to curtail his comeback. Character assassination, I think, Herndon said. Luke the Boss says, well, Corey, I don't like what he did, but the Rolling Stone article is a hit piece. That's exactly what it feels like. It feels like a hit piece. Like they just timed that shit, man. And there's something really, I don't know. There's something that just doesn't seem ethical about that either. You know,
right.
I just don't know. And it also, you know, they know if they time it, it's going to get them a lot of views. It's going to sell this article. That's another thing. You know, it's going to get a lot of attention because his name's going to be out there for. They're probably betting on the movie. If they're saying it's as good as it is, or if he's as good as they say he is in it, his name's going to be out there. People are going to be backing him up. He's going to be, you know, he's going to be in the media for a little bit, and so he's going to be getting searched. So while he's getting searched, our article's going to be getting searched too. So you know, yeah. Well, there you go, y'all. Yeah. Anyway, that's very shady. I'm like you. I don't like what he did, but that does not seem. Again, it's very. I don't think there's any sincerity behind this or any kind of. Any kind of virtue behind this at all. This is not cool. Well, would you look at that? You made it to the end of the video. That means you really like us. So just go ahead and press that like button and subscribe while you're at it. And check out our other channels, our social media like Instagram, TikTok, and our Patreon where we have new stuff coming up all the time. And we'll see you on the next video.